Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Not by might, not but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. I am Elijah, and this is the message that the Lord God hath given unto me to give unto you. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. I'm going to tell you to read Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 through 6. But the prophets thought of Haggai when the Lord God tells the rebel, here is the rebel. I'm going to use you as a signal. Now that signal has gone forth. Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, I'll send my messenger. He shall prepare the way before me. And the Lord whom you seek shall suddenly come to his holy temple. Even the messenger of the covenant whom you delight in, behold, he shall come. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5 and 6. Behold, I shall send Elijah to you before a great and dreadful day of the Lord. He shall turn the horse of the children back and fall the horse back of the children. At least I'll come and strike the earth for a curse. All the voice, the apocalypse has begun. Malachi chapter 4, verse 4. You got to go to where? We will read the Torah, the laws, the commandments. That if you don't go there, you're not going to know who you are, what you are, what type of power you have. We're going to tell you that all the time, but all I can do is tell it to you, man. I can't live it for you. I cannot live it for you. Tell you that. Each man got to answer for himself. All right, well, y'all go ahead on. Keep on being with these pals and breathe every joy this morning, going back to the same thing. Well, when me was growing up and I was a teenager, and my daddy kept on coming back for more and more. Yeah. That's what she said. That come out of her mouth. All right. Anyway. No, man. No, that's all that stuff. They ain't gonna tell you everything. Anyway, they're gonna tell you, they're gonna give you their versions. But digress on that. Now, look at none of that stuff. Turn it all went to sleep. I was seeing how the earthquake, man. No, they felt it. The whole region felt it. Syria, Turkey. I saw that man, the president of Turkey. Saw him holding up the sign of darkness. I saw him. Well, that's on them. Whatever they do, they're going to answer for it. Heard this morning people talking about, California have started paying people reparations from the time what they did in slavery. That is a lie, man. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You know, they start giving you money, they got another plan for that. Yep, all that is a design plan. They start giving you money, no, they got something behind. Yeah, they ain't gonna just give you money, bro. They're just not gonna give you money. That's how they do things. Anyway, all right, no, better shout out and put it up there. All right, blessed thou, O Lord, that quickens the dead. Blessed thou, O Lord. Nuh-uh, that's not it is. He missed one. Unless I missed it. All right, I missed it. Blessed thou, O Lord, the shield of Abraham. Blessed thou, O Lord, that quickens the dead. Blessed thou, O Lord, the holy God. Blessed thou, O Lord, that graciously bestoweth knowledge. Blessed thou, O God, O Lord. Blessed thou, O Lord, who has delight in repentance. Blessed thou, O Lord, who pardoneth greatly. Blessed thou, O Lord, who redeemest Israel. Blessed thou, O Lord, who healest the sick. Blessed thou, O Lord, that blessest the ears. Blessed thou, O Lord, that gather and disperse of thy people, Israel. Blessed thou, O Lord, who lovest righteousness and justice. Blessed thou, O Lord, who shatters the enemy and who humiliatest the presumptuous. Blessed thou, O Lord, who art the stay and the support of the pious. Blessed thou, O Lord, who builded Jerusalem. Blessed thou, O Lord, who caused the hour of salvation to sprout forth. Blessed thou, O Lord, who hears our prayers. Blessed thou, O Lord, who will restore thy divine presence in Jerusalem. Blessed thou, O Lord, whose name is worthy of praise. Blessed thou, O Lord, who established peace. All right. Now, this is part of it. That's how we get into it. All right. Well, maybe. I ain't been having no. Ever since he said something the other day, boy, I've been battling with him. Simple things, foolishness. Yeah. No, because he had put certain things in place, poisons and all like that, and put his poison and get his people to do what he want them to do and think it's gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Because God is a God, just like you say, blessed thou, O Lord, who loveth righteousness and justice. Because that's what's going on now, righteousness and justice. Keep watching them. Keep watching them. All right. Playtime. You ask play, think it's still playtime. We're gonna gather hands, we're gonna be good Christians, and we're gonna sing kumbaya and say God love everybody, even the demons and the devils. All right. I mean, that was just say. Yeah. That was they say. God loves everybody. The Christians, folks. All right. No, because people over there told them about Allah. They got Allah, whoever they're worshiping over there. Can't do nothing for them. Can't do a thing for them. Got all them people trapped under that rope. They showed in real time that this going, it collapsed. Whole buildings collapsed. Like there was nothing but dust. That's what they did. All right. Oh, Yehuda. Yehuda, you want me to post amen on the YouTube? I can do it. All right. All right. It's just a dry run. The week is almost over with. Yes, it is. It's Tuesday already. After we get out this off, it's gonna be Wednesday. All right, well, y'all do as y'all please. Know where Jared at? Anyway, no, I answered this question yesterday about the Gentiles. I found it. I know if I tell you, I know it's that. Where our father Jacob called us Gentiles. Yes, he did. Anyway. A lot of people don't want to know the word. They don't want to accept the word. They accept what their pastor, preacher, and teacher told them, still humbling themselves, just like Elijah told that man. He said, because the man was a fisherman, and he just thought that he didn't have the intellectual intelligence to learn the Torah. But that's a lie. That's a lie. The Torah is an old law. All right. God not going to change that for nobody. That's his law. Well, you're going to see, because I read it again this morning, how powerful we are. The nation has accepted the Torah. And people didn't accept the Torah. If those people was accept the Torah, then why are they doing all that killing? Why do you have to go in that lane and march across the lane with their swords and knives and all like that? Yeah, and claim everything all over the world. Esau, Jew and Greek are the same people. They claim the same thing all over the world, doing the same thing right now. Well, don't worry. Because the chastisement has begun. The apocalypse has begun. I don't care what they say. All I can do is give it to you as he has given unto me. And we know God is not a liar. They can try to be you. They can't be you. They can take a hold of Jacob's garment, but they can never be you. All right. Anyway, I'm waiting on, he might came, I don't know. I don't know. This one missing. Jared. No, I seen that coming yesterday. I have to wait and see. I ain't talked to Bella Shuggle. I have to wait and see what's going on. Well, let's see if he's gonna come. Jared. Got 9 minutes. Well, anyway. No, man. Last night, the ministering angel, from the time I hit that till this morning, all it was the same thing. And you know, God let you. No, I don't think He hiding nothing this time. He just not letting me know anything. I might be being tried for something else. But anyway, and only thing came out this morning was I can go there right now. Revelation. Revelation. That's what He told me this morning. That's the only thing that popped out this morning was Revelation. Revelation. Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Because He said, "Behold, He cometh with clouds. He cometh with clouds." That's plural. Well, you know who's in those clouds, right? Because the pastors and preachers, that's all they do. They deceive us. It's one lie after another, after another, after another, hoping that you would never go and ask the Most High to reveal these things unto you. Hoping that they never go and do that. And then it's one lie after another lie. And then when you catch them in that lie, well, they have to come up with another lie. Whereas we don't do that. We go straight to the source. We go straight to the Most High God, and He revealed these things unto you. Yeah. Anyway, He give us intellectual wisdom. Yeah, Ecclesiasticus. Anyway, let's continue on. Behold, He coming with clouds, and every eye shall see Him, and they that also pierce Him, because they got this, they got a cell phone. Everybody gonna be able to see him with the cell phone. That is a lie. So those that pierce Him gonna see Him. The people that pierce Him got cell phone. I told you this once before. They got cell phones also that they gonna be looking. They're gonna be looking out from hell and all the other places with their cell phones. Come on, bro. Because that's a lie that these Christians tells you. Because it's about, all it's about is one lie after another lie after another lie. It's all about controlling the narrative and hope that you never break free from that foolishness, as I did. Because God already gave us the power to break free from that foolishness. Obey my voice, keep my commandments, my statutes, my laws, my judgments, my cup. Y'all done went over all that. Y'all done read it for yourself. Okay, nobody control you. You all right. I'm just telling you, because that's what that's about. Oh no, brother. No, brother. We have Bible study every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Come. And then you go there, thinking you're going to Bible study, then what you hear, that pastor, preacher, teacher, saying the same thing, regurgitating the same thing. And then you do like this, hey, I got a question to ask. What is your question, brother? And then you ask one difficult question. They can't answer. They can't answer. Yeah, then they do the two-step. They either go to the full gospel or go to the New Testament and say this mean this and this what he says that. And then you keep making too much noise. Well, I think no, they had a show on Geno Jennings. That man came up there and told Geno Jennings. Said, well, let him keep on going. Come on, brother, escort him. If he keep on talking, I can escort you out the building. See, I hear brothers escort you out the building if you keep on talking. Yeah, because all they're doing is being proud, arrogant, puffed up, and boastful. They can't answer none of y'all questions. None of the questions. Can't do it. Anyway, before He coming with the clouds, and every eye shall see Him, and they also would pierce Him, and all kindred of the earth shall wail because of Him. Because they tell you, I heard Franklin, Jensen Franklin, I heard John Hay. He gonna come in the clouds, and he gonna come in heaven. We gonna see him in the sky. He gonna take us up in the sky and bring us to heaven. We gonna be ever be with the Lord in heaven. That come out Haggy mouth. That's a lie, man. That's a lie. Because they think that God coming by, he coming back. Oh, look at the sun is shining. Oh God, come on. Pick us up, take us away to heaven. Won't we be free from all this here? We don't have to go through no trials and nothing. Even though we stole from them, even though we killed them, even though we went along with the plan of all the other Esau and the good Christian white folks, we gonna escape. That's a lie. You're gonna pay for everything that you've done. No, Israel too, they're gonna pay. But they strange apparels and all that. God, I'm not letting them people get away with that. Not letting them. Did he let you get away with anything? So what makes you think he's gonna let them get away? Behold, he coming with clouds, and every eye should see him, and they also that pierce him. Pharisees, scribes, hypocrites, Romans, and everybody who pierced him. Right. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. How did the Lord come? The day of the Lord is darkness. The day of the Lord is judgment and justice. Man, you better read. Ask him, and he'll sure to. He remind me of this morning. Yeah. All kindreds of the earth will wail because of him. Even so, amen. And then, no, I didn't want puff. Say, I am Alpha Omega, the beginning and the end, to say, Lord, which is, which was, which is to come, the Almighty. Now I was watching the movie. Now watching the movie getting tinted. Because that's what they try to do, control the narrative. All right. God left the future. Yeah, God left the future unto us. Ever since Adam and Eve, we are the prophets. We've seen the future. And now, and the people back then gave us the future. Prophecy. The prophecy is what? The beginning, the ending, which is, which was, and is to come. Is that not prophecy? Okay. Anyway, let's continue on. No. 13. I got a couple of minutes. No, you was waiting on you was waiting on Jared. I don't know. I can't tell you nothing. 13. Got a couple of minutes. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. So in that's prophecy that he saw back then, that we saying right now today, that's going to be saying, that's going to come in the future. Come on, bro. So what I'm saying, you let these people control the narrative. Lift up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto him. Shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. Now, who is the sanctified ones? I have also called my mighty ones for my anger. Yeah, that's us. No, because I heard I listen to them people. People don't know. They talking about building their third temple, and they're waiting on their wicked one. The wicked one come, what they gonna do? No, got a lot more. They'll never talk about us. No. Anyway, they'll go back to Shazar. No, they'll never talk about us. The gathering, he that scattered Israel shall gather. They don't talk about us. They don't talk about the day of darkness and everything that's going to come to pass. No, they don't. Because they think they're going to wipe you completely off the face of the earth. Israel. Yeah. And the real Jews, they want to get rid of them too. Esau. He wants it all. He tell you he wants it all. All right. The day of the Lord is a day of darkness, a day of judgment and justice. Because he tell you what he's going to do. When I come back and shake the heavens and the earth, after the Lord God tell you, that's right. All right. Oh, we know now, Belshazzar. Now stop. Mm-mm. If they don't know y'all power, that's on them. Y'all know y'all power. Y'all know what God done showed y'all. God done told y'all and the things that y'all know. Don't let them turn you around, bro. Don't let them people send you back into them church houses and that Christianity, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhism, and everything. Right now today, what's going on in that land right now today over there? They felt that. All that region felt that earthquake. All that region. There was more than one earthquake. Yeah, and they felt it. All right. We have earthquakes all around the world. Keep watching. Keep watching. We have more than that. All right. No. Let's continue on. No, you know you got something coming up next. I'm waiting to see what y'all dreams and say. Because they was in their dream, the vision that was coming. We'll see. No, we got the 40 days coming. We don't know how the 40 days gonna be. And don't try to put nothing into it. Don't let your mind wander on these 40 days. Just leave it alone. Keep obeying the voice, keep the covenant, keep the commandments, and do that. Because whatever you say is gonna happen, you know it's not gonna happen that way. All right. Anyway. No, they're trying to get people to come to that West Coast. Oh, they're giving the reparations. People leaving the West Coast. They're giving out reparations. And then get Israel to go to the West Coast. And God destroys it. Oh, yeah, he's going to destroy it. All right. Yeah, he's going to destroy it. He already started. That's what that's about. Get many people as possible that's not obeying his voice, keeping the commandment, get off that West Coast. Get off it. Anyway. Well, what you think the prayers and things that we are doing, what you think the prayers that we're doing are all about? We're asking God for due judgment and justice for us. Because we have repented. Because he told you when Israel repent, that's the day of the kingdom of the enemy shall be brought in. That's the whole world. That's not just one spot. That's just not the United States. The islands. All right? Because we will send out to the four corners of the earth just like he told you. All right. Anyway, let's go. Plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against those that fight against me. Take a hold of that shield and buckler and stand up for my help. Draw out that spear and stop away against those that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion, those that devise my hurt. Let them be as shaft blown in the wind, and let the angel of the Lord chase them. Let the way be dark and slippery, and let the angel of the Lord persecute them. For out of cause they hid their nets. For out of cause they hid for me their nets in a pit. For without a cause they dug for my soul. Let destruction come up on him. Let destruction come up on him at unawares. And let the net where he has hid catch himself into that very destruction. Let him fall. My soul shall be joyful in the Lord. It shall rejoice in his salvation. All my bones shall say, Lord, who is like unto thee, who delivers the poor man for him that is too strong for him? Yea, the poor and needy man for him that spoileth him. False witness did rise up. They laid to my choice things that I knew not. They reward me evil for good, to the spoiling of my soul. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth. I humbled my soul with fast, and my prayer returned into my own bosom. I have behaved myself as though they had been my friend, all brethren. I bow down heavy as one that mourning for his mother. But in my adversity, they rejoice. They gather themselves together. Yeah, the objects gather themselves together against me, and I knew it not. They tear at me and cease not. Hypocritical mockers and feasts gnashed upon me with their teeth. How long, Lord, wilt thou look on? Rescue my soul from their destruction, my darlings from the lions. And I will give thee thanks in a great congregation. I will praise thee among much people. Let not them that are my enemies wrongfully rejoice over me, neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without a cause, for they speak not peace, but devise deceitful malice against them that are quiet in the land. Yea, they open up their mouth wide against me and say, Aha, aha, so I have seen it. This thou hast seen, O Lord, keep not silent, O Lord, be not far from me. Stir up thyself to my judgment, even, but stir up thyself and awake to my judgment, even unto my cause, my Lord and my God. Judge me, O Lord, my God, according to thy righteousness. Let not them rejoice over me, and let them not say in their hearts, Aha, so we have it. Let them not say we have swallowed him up. Let them be ashamed and brought confusion together that rejoice at my hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. Let them shout for joy and be glad that favor my righteous cause. Yea, let them say continue, let the Lord be magnified, which had pleasure in the posterity of his servant, and my tongue shall speak of thy righteousness and of thy praise all the day long. All right. Okay. No, I just give you time. All right, Nettie. No, Nettie don't say good afternoon, Nettie. You just go ahead on, say them prayers. Say them prayers. Say the first one, the 18 benediction. Even if you don't know it right now, just say it. And then do it if you live in a pious and holy life, a chaste life. And then say Psalms 35. Yeah, just say it. God gonna bless you. All right. No, just start on your journey. Don't hold back. Start on your journey. Get your blessing from up above. Be patient. Be much, much patient. Now I know they cutting off, cutting out, cutting in. That's how they do it. Don't worry about what they do. Now we're waiting on two people, Asa and Jared. No, Asa was just there though. I don't know. Well, you gotta tell him. Because they might be thinking like we used to doing. We're not doing it like that. Everything will be done within in a half an hour. Because if you come at 2:00, say they come 3:00 Eastern Coast, 2:00 my time, 12:00 that'll be Yehuda time. And so when you come, or whoever other time, so no, because remember why we up there sleep and all that, but now just come and say the prayers, 18 benediction, and then ask the Most High. We're praying against the enemy. We're praying for our enemies. And so after you do that, it shouldn't take that long. It shouldn't take that long. No, Belteshazzar. I'll talk to him probably tonight or tomorrow and see what type of time he's gonna put on it. No, we ain't leaving it open all day and all that. Not for us anyway. For other people, we leave it on. There you go. All right. No, I don't know about Jared. I don't know what's going on. What Jared? I know Jared be here by now. All right. Don't worry about it. Come on now, Belteshazzar. Closing on now. This is number of practice anyway. Close it on now. Gotta get back to the lesson. Yeah. There you go. Eternal bless thee and keep thee. Eternal make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious to thee. Eternal lift up his kindness upon thee and give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one Lord. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy might. That's it. That's all we're going to do, just like that. She'll be finishing within a half an hour, no longer than 45 minutes. But those people that turn us on at whatever hour, whatever you turn us on, you're supposed to just say the two prayers. Say the 18 benediction. But you got to be living a chaste and holy life. This ain't no Christianity, Muslim husband, all that. You got to be out of all that and worshiping your Creator in spirit and truth. Not worshiping no religion, no denomination, no mother religion, no father religion, none of that. And you're supposed to establish that personal relationship with you. And if you don't know how to do that, the Torah, we keep the Torah, we keep the 248 to 365. No, this not no wish stuff. This is come from the Master himself, the Creator himself, Jesus the Christ, the Word of God. That's what we are doing. Yeah, we're subduing the enemy. The enemy is cruel. The enemy don't care. Don't care. All right. If the enemy don't care if he kill 1 billion of y'all, 2, 3, 4 billion, 5 billion, 6, 7 billion, he doesn't care how many he got to kill. Satan does not care. All right. You can go all the way back to the beginning. He tried to wipe us out before we even got started. Oh, yes, he did. Yeah, even before we got started. Well, just do it. And if you start doing it, remember it's for 40 days. Don't start doing it, then get, well, you know, I can't make it today. Yeah. He give us Revelation 12 and 13. Now we gave you, all right. 12, Revelation 12 and 13. All right, no, you got your dream or vision. Now's the time for post. I'm going there, Yehuda, 12 and 13. That's what he said. I have commanded my sanctified ones, that's us. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness, that's us, because that's what we're doing now. That's what we're doing now. The sanctified ones and the mighty ones. Blessed be who? The mighty man of valor. Now I didn't do the blessing. Yes, I don't do the blessing. May the Lord God bless the mighty man of valor. May the Lord God bless the mighty man of valor. Belteshazzar. May the Lord God bless the mighty woman of valor. Down. May the Lord God bless the mighty man of valor. Yehuda. May the Lord God bless the mighty man of valor. Asa. That's it. Only 4, huh? May the Lord, Belteshazzar, Yehuda, Asa, and down. No, he got time. He got time that don't start till the 22nd of this month. Jerry, he got time. This just practice anyway. He got time. Yeah, don't count him out totally yet. All right. Said, noise of a multitude of mountains like of a great people, a tumultuous noise of a kingdom's nation gathered together. The Lord of hosts muster the hosts of the battle. He the one doing it all. That. Chapter 13, we went over this. And they come from a far country, from the ends of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation destroy the whole land. Yeah, to destroy the whole land. God got clean. We can't go land, those lands are not prepared for the righteous and the holy yet, but they will be. For the day of the Lord is at hand. So it should come as a destruction from the Almighty. So where they say, well, next time you talk to one of those prosperous gospel people talk about I believe in the resurrection. No, I believe in the oh man, what they call it. I used to believe in that foolishness too. Yeah, the great catching away. Man, no, it's gonna come. Because that's what they believe in, their rapture doctrine. Yeah, the great catching away doctrine. And they feature that's a lie. The day of Lord, day of judgment, day of Lord, the day of darkness, not a light. Yeah, yeah, you got it right, Hula. Thank you. Rapture doctrine. Devil shall all hands be faint. Every man's heart shall what? Shall melt. That's more than enough. But go read Isaiah and I'm gonna say, no, all our fathers tell you that. Yeah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and all other fathers tell you that. Therefore shall all hands be faint. Every man's heart shall melt. It's gonna fail him. And they should be afraid. Pains and sorrows should take hold of them. That they should be in pain as a woman that travel. They should be amazed one at another. Their faces should be as flames. Well, let's remind them what the deal of the Lord is. Because George the liar up there. First thing come out of my mouth. Well, when my daddy was abusing me, no, that's your version. That's her version of that. It ain't go down like that. All right. Behold, the day of the Lord coming cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. Behold, the day of the Lord coming cruel with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. He shall destroy the sinners thereof. What? Out of it. Now, where does that come on? That's we're gonna join hands, chant Kumariyah. The rapture's coming. We're gonna be caught up in heaven with the Lord God, and then He's gonna take us to heaven, and we should be able to go ask John Hay. You don't want to say that. Just recently said that. Franklin Jensen. Bless the Jewish people, and God gonna bless you. Oh no, they're not waiting now. They're waiting on their false God to rule the world, and you still saying that? Well, no, because after they said, when they hold up the sign of darkness. Well, we're going to see how much that darkness sign you're holding up on save you. Well, go ask the president of Turkey. I saw him holding it up. Ask him what he can do now, since that land is being laid waste. Can't do nothing, bro. Can't do men do it. Whatever religion denominates, go call on that God and ask him to help you. Because this is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob telling you what He's going to do for what they have done. Behold, the day of the Lord coming cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of the land. Well, let's get another. Well, for the stars of heaven and constellation there should not give their light. That's the day of darkness. The sun should be darkened and going forth. And the moon should not cause a light to shine. Because Neil deGrasse Tyson said, well, when the sun not get on light, the earth just gonna be cast out of its orbit. Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Because that was the Lord God. So He's gonna take the earth, cast it out of orbit, cast it back in orbit, turn it upside down. That's what He said. All right. And I will punish the world for their evils. Punish the world for their evil, because everything they do and about my money and how I can live. No. And I'll punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will call the arrogancy of the proud to cease. Because they're proud, arrogant, boastful right now. All right. And I will lay low the hardiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wage of old. Right. I heard what I'm saying this morning on there. Yeah, talking about how educated they are and with the education, we need the educated people. That what you think that's how that gonna be? That ain't gonna be. If that man can't get his butt out there, he can have all the education, doctrines, and all that in the world. If he can't get no shovel and get out there and dig and have no children out there, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Watch and see. because they already told you what they're going to be doing. The women, since they won't go out there and walk around and all the fastness and all that foolishness, what he told you they're going to be doing? They're going to be eating their children. That's what he told you that. Told the men too. They don't get out there and do what they're supposed to do. What they're going to be doing? Eating their own flesh. All right. Post it on, well, you can post it already. Now I'm coming to you. I'm coming. I'll read it. Post both of it. I'll read it. And what he said. Therefore, I will shake the heavens and the earth shall remove out of her place. I told you that. And the wrath of the Lord and the host in the day of his fear. Dang, I told you, going to take the earth, throw it out to orbit, cast it back. No, it said remove out of her place. Then he's going to take and turn it. No, the pole's going to switch anyway. Going to switch in there and say, he so learn. How does he know those things? Because I go by what the word of God says. I don't need no, I don't have to have no PhD and no be no astrophysicist. I can't even pronounce the word, can't bend my tongue now. Physics. To know what's gonna happen. Well, you should see some of the dreams and visions that I had. And you know it's gonna happen too. No, because like he told you, we've been seeing the future. Yeah, go all the way back to Father Adam, but let's go back to Father Enoch. When Father Enoch woke up and had to tell his grandfather, Mahalalel, that's his grandfather, that was his grandfather. I saw the earth being swallowed up. Oh, my son. Grandfather, oh, my son. These things must be. Go ask God to leave your posterity. And that's what he did, Father Enoch. Go ahead. I'm just telling you. And she'll be as a chased roe, as a sheep that no man take it up. They shall every man, they say, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone to his own land. Yeah, because right now they're everywhere. I'm going to America. Yeah, all that gonna end. All that gonna end and go back to the origin of the land. Watch and see. Watch and see. And everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So that's the ones that are gonna be in that walk. Their children also should be dashed in pieces before their eyes. Before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Everything they done to us got to be done unto them. Yeah, before I will stir up the Medes against them, and should not regard silver. No, the people over there right now getting ready. That's who they're going to war against. That's who they're going to drop their bombs and everything. They already started. The bulls also shall dash the young men to pieces. They shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. The eyes should not spare children. Then they told you what they're going to do. Prophets of Elijah, they're going to take the women and go suck the bread of the serpents and things. Serpents going to be sucking the breasts of them pregnant women, getting the milk out. Go see, man. All right. No, stop it right there. In Babylon, the glory of the king, the beauty of the charities, excellence should be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah. Well, you go read that chapter 13. I ain't going to read no more. Go ahead. Yeah, you go read it and see what Yehuda got to say. Yeah. Let's see Yehuda. And there appear a great sign as chapter 12. Let's see if it reads chapter 12. Nah. I don't know what you want me to say about it. It's the truth. All right. Well, I don't care if you hate me. You can't stop what's coming. Jesus said you're going to hate me. And all those who believe in him, you're going to hate. Lord God, Jesus Christ. You don't believe in Jesus. You're waiting on your Messiah. There appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. And head a crown 12 times. So, no, that's an easy one. Testament of the 12 Patriarchs. When our father told us, well, Nepali, I think it might be a Nepali. The prophets of the testimony of Father Nepali. And see, our father came and said, go run, catch it, whoever it should be for. And then they say how Levi, the high priest, the spiritual, he grabbed the moon, then how Judah, Jesus, the king, How he grabbed, Levi grabbed the sun, Judah grabbed the moon, and then all of them did as Testament of the 12 Patriarchs, man. Go read it. You don't have to guess at none of this. And under her feet was the head of 12 stars. That's the 12 tribes. Go read it. And she being with child cried, traveling in birth and pain to be delivered. So that's the earth doing now, birth pain. Because just like I feel reading in the book of Isaiah and how he calling us together. And we're going to be, no, like you say, he's going to make them afraid of us. For all that they have done to us going to be done unto them. And there appeared another one in heaven. Behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads, 10 horns, 7 crowns upon his head. Satan and the people, the nations that he ruling. Well, go read it. Now that could easily be NATO, the 7 nations, right? And the people that gonna join NATO, what they come out to be 10. Well, anyway, go the red dragon. Edris, Esther, and the Apocrypha. All right. I didn't see it. I didn't see the dragon, the red dragon. Yes, I had. Yes, I had. All right. And his tail drew 1/3 part of the stars of heaven, cast them to earth. And the dragon stood before the woman was ready to deliver. And went over this before. For to devour her child as soon as born, that's us. To get rid of the poor and needy secretly, to get rid of us. Israel, they've been trying to do it. That's in a lot of books. He haven't stopped. Well, tell them where they stopped trying to do it at. They're doing it right now. All right. And she brought forth a man child who should rule the nation with the rod of iron. We went over that. Ecclesiastes chapter, 36? That's 36. 39. Ecclesiastes 39. It's in one of them. 36 or 39. All right. Anyway. Because you said, and the one was fled into the wilderness. Book of Jeremiah, book of Ezekiel. Prophets of Elijah. And one was fled into the wilderness with a place prepared for. Shepherd of Hermas. 1,203 days. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angel fought against Brick. That's in the cave of treasure. The cave of treasure. Yeah, we read that when he got ready for the fight. And then also that's in the Shepherd of Hermas is in there also. Book of Enoch is in there. Now I'm just telling you where you can find that. Then you gotta take my word, you go read it for yourself. And they prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. Gospel of Bartholomew, 2nd Revelation. And great dragon was cast out, old serpent called the devil, Satan deceived the world. He was cast out into earth, and his angel was cast out with him. Well, the closest book that they could easily find, that would be the Gospel of Bartholomew. Yeah, that would be the closest one. Yeah. All right. No, I'm just telling you where you find it at, so they can go read it. And I heard a loud voice saying, in heaven now comes salvation, the strength and kingdom of our God, and the power of Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down and caused them that accuse them before our God night and day. Yeah. No, Jared already said, I already told him that it was all right because this just practice. And I knew you weren't going to make it. Yeah, I knew you weren't going to make it. Well, go play the rebroadcast and see what I said about you. Yeah, I already know you weren't going to make it. Just told him that it was all right because this practice anyway. Yeah, that's why I told him. No, because That's how God is, man. God don't stop, bro. God don't cut you loose just because you do wrong and stuff like that. Well, how many times King David did wrong? And what God did, he chastised. He chastised until he got it right. He did me the same way. Chastise until I got it right. And the same thing gonna happen to you. You're gonna keep chastising until you get it right. Remember, you asked God to make you a Nazarite. Well, the got stuff that come with that. Yeah, all right. I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation. Well, did what I gave you last night, did it help you? Yeah, did it help you? What I gave you last night. All right. Yeah, about Gentiles. A lot of people don't know that they're Gentiles. And those that they say are Gentiles are not Gentiles. They're not. They are heathens and enemies, which they can repent and become what? Jews. Go read it. True Jews. Go read it. It's right there to tell you who they are. All right. And I heard a loud voice saying, heaven now that comes salvation, strength, kingdom of our God, and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brothers is cast down, they accuse me before God night and day. Now remember, he did cast down to earth, but we're just been reading about us. That's in Isaiah chapter 13. All right. Because we have to play a part. I'll tell y'all again, we have to do this because God, just like he told Moses, Moses, if I do it, it will never come back. You the one have to do it. And just like we just been reading that. Chapter 13, what do you say? Calling his what? His saints and his strong and his mighty ones to do war against the evil. That's what we're doing now. All right. And they overcame him what? By the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their life. All right, Shepherd of Hermits. There's a lot of books. The Shepherd of Hermits, 4 Gospels. All right. Yeah. I mean, we got other books also. All right. Anyway, and I'm just saying, I'm not telling you, I'm not going through that. We did went all through that, and we're not going back through that. Therefore, no, you didn't mess up, Jared. No, Jared, you didn't mess up. You gotta, yeah, you're being tried. I hope you don't go the way of Yeshua and turn them up, because that's how they started out too, just like you're doing now. When that Jaciel, Eli, so it's Satan attacking you, man, because you know how powerful and strong you are if you get it together. Yeah, you know. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and ye that dwell, because that's what you're looking for, a clank in your armor, a clank in your armor. That's all you need. That one little clank in your armor, and he comes in. That's what he did to me. Because I had that same clank, I was addicted to dalliance. And boy, he in through that. Next thing you know, them 7 demons was in me. A lot of stuff happened. Yeah, because I would because I was in Christianity, I didn't know nothing about living a chaste and holy life. I didn't know nothing about the 6 principles, 7 virgins. Even though you read it all the time, the book of Revelation, I don't know what this means. What does this mean, Pastor? Brother, what does this mean? And then they'll go to somewhere, this mean, this and that mean, and it doesn't mean any of that. Yeah, so, yeah, that's all you need to get that little clanking on. Because that was Yehuda this post. That was reading now. Accusing night and day. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. For this, because all you got to go read is first book of Adam and Eve. When God kicked Satan, turned him to darkness in there also. Gospel of Bartholomew, Legend of the Jews, the book of Enoch. There's in a lot of books, man. All right. Because that time gone by already, man. All right. Therefore rejoice, heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down to heaven great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time. Because let's go back up. No, let's go back up to the last one. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. They loved not their life unto the death. So when you go read, that's the treasure of cave. when Satan went to the first group of angels, wore them out. Then he went to the second group of angels, wore them out. Then we got to the third group of angels. We had the blood of the Lamb. We had the cross. And what he did? And then it, go read it. It's right there. So that's what God telling you all the time, man. With all that knowledge and wisdom, you understand that. I know they don't like what I'm saying, but I'm telling the truth. Hoping that they get out of all that religion and denomination. No. Man, that was a horrible thing I seen. Syria and Turkey. And boy, I seen them buildings crumbling like they were sane. And the people in there going down with them. Just telling them what's going on, man. That's God. God told you he was going to do it. And he showed me he was going to do it. I don't know, they spoke against me or anything. But I told that man in Turkey, I saw him when he hold up that sign of darkness. I said, man, because all that time God going to make them pay. That's what's going on now. All right, well, we'll see if he's going to do his thing this year. We'll see. Yeah. And when the dragon saw that he was cast into earth, he persecuted a woman, was brought for the man and child. Now, we're not going back to this because we went over that. If they want to, well, we went over this. We didn't went over this. Yeah. All right. They can go to the Testament of the 12 patriarchs. They can go to, Testament of 12 patriarchs, Legend of the Jews. Well, we know it's in those books. But also they can go to, Ecclesiasticus, the Apocrypha. It's in the Apocrypha. Yeah. So it's in a lot of books. And the woman was given 2 wings of grace. Now the Apocrypha of Elijah, Job, Book of Revelations. It's in a lot of books also. Yeah. Anyway, and to the woman was given 2 wings of great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for times and a half of time from the space of service. That's 3.5 years to 42 months. All right, no, because that's where we're getting ready to go back. He told you, I'm going to send you back into the wilderness. And where David, your king. So we already know I'm coming to get you like I came and got you out of Egypt the first time and brought us where? Into the wilderness. So he already told us that. So we're telling you again. And how long are we going to be there? And the serpent cast out his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of a flood. And the earth helped the woman. And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood. All right. No, we can go in a lot of books and find out this is not the first time that has happened. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony. That's why he hates us. Because that's what the Christians say. The Christians say, well, the commandments was done away with at the cross. And what those that say that Jews belong to both on Esau, what do they say? We don't believe in the testimony of Jesus Christ. All right, wait, go ahead on then. No, because that's what they did. And took all our power. Well, try to take all our power. All right. Yeah. No, he got it right. He posting it right. Yeah, we already know that's chapter 13. No, I'm saying chapter 13. Forgive me. That's it's in a lot of books. Yeah, but the Shepherd of Hermas be the closest book that you can go find Michael in, or the book of Enoch, and explains who Michael is, or the book of Daniel. So it's so what Yehuda just posted. I did have a dream. Just remember the part one was lying down on her back, leaning a little more on her right side. She looked still motionless, and then all of a sudden she began to move. That's all you remember. All right, if y'all have your dream, post your dream and vision. Yeah, just post it. All right. All right, let's go. 13. Because we went over all this. No, I'm not going to do too long. So we got to go get to the lesson. All right. And I stood up on And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise out of the sea, having 7 heads, 2 horns. All right, so we know who that is. All right. I'm trying to see what book you can easily find that in. The Beast. Legend of the Jews, that would be the most closest book that they can find. And the beast what I saw was like unto leopard, his feet was as the feet of a bear, his mouth of a lion, and the dragon gave him power and his seat of great authority. And I saw one of his heads was wounded there. Well, we know, yeah. So we know exactly where that's at. All right. We just read that. Anyway, because we went over, we didn't post and read that because they should know all this now. I saw one of his heads where it was wounded to death, and deadly wound was here. So we know that. Yeah, we just once again, I just gave you a synopsis. No, I mean everything what we say, we already showed you where that way to find it at. All right, because there's not a video out there, YouTube or Facebook, where we didn't post the book and the chapter that you can find these things in. Yeah, because everything he left somewhere for us, and you just have to, if you read and study, obey the voice, keep his commandments, show you exactly where they're at. All right, and they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. That's what they did. The beast is Esau, symbolic of the tabernacle. Right, you know who the dragon is. All you got there, you know who the dragon is, and you know who the beast is. Symbolic of the tabernacle. And they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast and able to make war with him. Because that's what they're trying to do now. The dragon, he's going to show himself. And he's going to be they're going to be in Jerusalem claiming to be God. Both of them. And that was given unto his mouth, speaking great things and blaspheming. Who speak great things and blasphemy right now against Jesus? Do you know him? Besides the Rastafarians, besides the other ones say, I hate the name of Jesus. Who else? The Jews. Those who say the Jews do not love Jesus. Then that's not our God. We're waiting on our God. So, because everything tells you already, they just gotta just wait. All right, now, anyway, and there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things, blasphemies, and powers given him to continue 42 months. All right, where the 42 months are going to be continued over there in that land. And he opened his mouth, blaspheming against God and blaspheming his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. Yeah. Well, we'd be the best supposed to find it in right faith. No, I'm trying to find out the quickest book they can find it out, because that's what they're doing. All right, well, anyway, no, because they do it all the time. Legend of the Jews, Gospel of Bartholomew. All right, every other books is in that book now, and was given on him to make war with the saints to overcome them. And the power, because they're doing that right now. He was given to make war with the saints, overcome them. The power was given to him over the kindreds, tongues, and nations. Because, like right now, you got Israel scattered through 4 corners, but now on that, Israel, majority of Israel, worshiping these demons and devils, and they really are saints. Right. Then he got us who are saints. No, our time ain't it's not there yet. But these other people, Them demons got them. I was saying a strong delusion that you believe a lie. And they in those church houses. We talking about Israel. We talking about those who say they was going to do, who parents say we're going to do the Torah. We're going to do the Torah. No, no. Esau and them didn't say they was going to take care of the Torah. Neither was, no, they didn't say it. Only Israel who scattered to the four corner earth. All right. All right. No, he's making war with us right now. Man, I just told you that. Isaiah chapter 13. Listen to what he said. I have commanded my sanctified ones. Would that be saints? And I have called my mighty ones for my anger. Would that be with the prophets? All right. All the priests could be the sanctified ones. All right. All right. So that's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 3. So let's go back then. Oh man, we in 14, huh? I thought we all right, 13. All right. And power was given over the kindreds, for all princes, tongues, and nations. No, that was going on right now. Esau, he's in every no. What is he doing? All right, what is Israel doing? Go read it, man. Go Testament of the 12 patriarchs is in there. What our father Judah told was going to happen to us, and both. Did that not happen? And all that dwell upon earth worship him whose name was not written in the book of life. All that dwell upon earth worship him whose name are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from foundation of earth. So that's what they're doing now. Not many people I see holding up the sign of dog out there twerking, burking, and doing all those different, doing many other things. What Esau doing? If any man have ear, let him hear. You can go to Shepherd Harmon, the vision of Paul, Apocalypse of Paul, Apocalypse of Elijah. It's in a lot of books, man. And if any man have ear, let him hear. And he that leads into captivity shall go into captivity. All right, well, you're in captivity now. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed, so he is the patient in the face of the saint. No, I got something to say about they had a woman on there. One woman asked another woman, asked about, say, what if they draft women, because they're gonna be drafting women. Oh yeah, this draft coming to drafting women and everybody. They don't care. They don't care. They drafting women and everybody, and they ain't gonna say, well, I'm Susie Homemaker. No, you're not. You're not Susie Homemaker. I heard you say you wasn't Susie Homemaker. That's what they're gonna tell you. They're gonna show it to you. Yeah, see this now. Now isn't this you on Twitter? Isn't this you on YouTube? Isn't you on Facebook saying that? Women. Yeah. Obama did that. During the time he was president. And then they say, don't ask, don't tell. It's worse than that, man. Yeah, they can go and say, well, bend over and show, see, no, the alphabet community, because that's what that was about. Because the alphabet community can claim, well, I can't go in because this is your policy. And then they're going to show, no, it's not your policy. This is the new law that they paid, and all of them can go to war. All of them can be drafted, man. And I beheld another beast coming up out. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Yeah. The better place to find that out is in the Legend of the Jews. And he exercised power over the first beast because he caused the earth for them that dwell to worship the first beast. And we went over that. Caves of Treasure. That's the first book. And he doeth great wonders to make fire come down from heaven to sight. Yeah, so that's Satan. And he's going to be in Jerusalem, claim to be God, and deceive them that dwell on earth in the means of a miracle, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on earth that you shall make an image of the beast, which was wounded by a sword and did live. The devil. All right, we don't went over that. We don't went over that. And they have power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause men that would not work. Because I told you that the other day, because that AI and all that man, that's a big false. Boy, them demons can get in there. They can get into Jesus, shows you that. They can get in there and anything else. So they can't take over the AIs and the clones and all that. Oh, man. That image of the beast is both, no, Elon Musk doing that right now. The AI, don't they make them speak? And they can, that's what they can alternate itself. They can speak, they can do all that. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause men that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. And it caused both small, great, rich, and poor, free and bound, receive a mark on their right hand or in their foreheads, trying to be like Jesus, Lord God. And that no man buy or sell or save ye, they have the mark of the name of the beast. So that's where you're at now. All right, it just don't get worse. Here's wisdom. Let him have understand, count the number of the beast, for the number of a man, and his number is 603 scores and 6. All right. Now let's go to the lesson. No, man, God gave me something. Hopefully we're going back to this book here. No, because I read something in this book, man. No, man, I read something in this book and it's shocking. Yeah, I know. No, I read, I said, man, it can't be, huh? And then God showed me. No, we're going to that book. We can't go now, but let's go. Because we got to do this work. We're not rushing. We're not being frantic. It's there. All right, even if I don't get to it, you read it. All right, so no, y'all get to the 18 benediction. Because we went over this before. Well, so when you done an 18 benediction last year to this year, how have it been going for you? All right, everything has been going well for you. Say it's been going well for me. No, because I know it's been going well for you. As long as you obey the voice and keep the commandments. All right. I already know. All right. Where we stopped at yesterday. It's still in Elijah. All right. The angel of death. Elijah just dealing with the angel of death. Okay, and we went through the last one. All right. No, because don't let these people come back with their foolishness and make you think, oh, what he's saying is not true. That doesn't mean that. Yeah, then when they come to you and you to win everything God has spoke to you in oral voice, you having dreams and visions. Because they tried to do that to Jesus. When Paul and his wife were there, and they'd always take that. I remember a long time. Because I used to listen to them, the pastors and preachers. And they get to the part where Paul and wife don't have nothing to do with that just man. And then they come out, because that's the part they have in the Holy Bible. But the other part there, the Gospel of Nicodemus, they didn't put that part in there. Because they say, didn't we tell you that he was a conjurer? Didn't they tell you that he had made your wife to dream? Yeah. So they don't put that part in there. No, they take and put what they want in there. And then you don't see the part about the power that you had, how God speaks to you in dreams and visions and warn you through dreams and visions. So that then they come along and say, oh, that means this and this means that. And the next thing you know, you bowing down to them and never get your true power as you're doing right now. Don't go backwards, bro. Even if you don't understand right now, wait and God gonna give it. No, because I did the same. A lot I didn't understand, but I knew if I obey the voice, keep the commandments, statutes, and judgment, because that's what he said. When you seek me with your whole heart, then you shall find me. Then I'll reveal my mysteries and secrets unto you. And so that's what you do until God, even you don't understand. Just like Jared didn't understand the Gentiles, right? But he got to hold on. Even if you don't understand what I gave to him, just hold on. God will explain it to you. That's where I got it from. But I knew he being tried. Wait a minute. I can't find my pen. I had a couple of. That's how you do. No, you don't want me to. You don't want me to have nothing. I don't want you to have nothing. He can't another day with their attack. Let me know I'm coming to attack you now. I didn't attack everybody else. Now it's your turn. See, yeah. Let me know that it's my turn to be attacked. Man, what about you attacking me? Have you been attacking me all my life? He has. When you come in, if you born Israel, he's been attacking you all your life. All your life. Yep. Yeah. That's what you've been doing. Tell him what the black book is. He's going to tell it to you. All right, let's go. So, frequent teacher of the Kabbalah, frequent meeting between Elijah and the teacher of the law, the Talmud, times when invested with personal interest only. Yeah, personal interest. They weren't interested in God. It was personal interest because when you go read the Talmud, and they tell you how they got the women. Yeah, they had the women wearing makeup and lipsticks, and they was collecting money off. They was selling it in the Talmud. And no, because I watched those Muslim women, and they got the tightest long. No, the dress be long, covered, but they tight and show the figure. And then in their face, they have on the covering up their hair, but they got makeup on their face. Yeah, I looked at that and said, well, what's the purpose of you wearing covering up your body if you're going to show the features of your body? Yeah, no, that's what they did. Go look at one of them. They ain't trying to hide it. They put it on YouTube and everything. And then in the Western countries, that's what they do. They ain't got no power. That doesn't last, man. That little, like I told her, she said, "See, you heard my feeling." That's what I told her. "See, you're a beautiful rose that's fading fast," and that's what they are. All right. Anyway, upon the development of the Torah, they had no influence whatsoever. Upon the development, we went over this. Upon the development of the Torah, they had no influence. Nothing is more powerful than the Torah as we keep it. God gave the Torah to us so they could come with the Talmud and the Kabbalah and all that what they want. And nothing more powerful than what God gave unto us, the Torah. Of course, y'all see that now. His relationship to the mystic science was a quite other character. It is itself to say that what Moses was to the Torah, Elijah was to the Kabbalah. Right? No, because he came straight out and tell me, next time I had dream a vision, and would come out and say, I'm a mystic. Yeah. Yeah. God tell you what I am. Say, I'm a mystic. So he told me, God, let me know. And that power that y'all, well, what you think I've been teaching y'all? Everything was in the Torah. And then y'all received the power that's in the Torah. Of keeping the Torah. Have y'all not received that? All right, if you haven't received it, then, well, you should. You should. This early religion, because what they're doing right now, what the Kabbalah is evil and it's wicked what they're doing. Very evil and very wicked what they are doing. Yeah. No. The early relation to it was established to Rabbi Simeon ben Yochai and his son Rabbi Elazar. For 13 years, he visited them twice daily in his subterranean hiding place. Because they tell you right now, because now all I'm showing the subterranean hiding place that they have all over the world, and how them demons live. Them demons living down there. I had a dream vision and went down in one of those caves. And man, you could see the red light and everything. And then, man, when I said, man, you got to come from down. That's in one of my videos. You got to come from down there. I said, they got something down there. And no, I said, come on up. There's something down there. And you can see where they, yeah, you can see the doorways and everything. Yeah, no, I'm just telling you, that's what he's living at, telling you now. Yeah, twice daily subterranean hiding place. Imparted the secrets of the Torah to them. See? No, that's Kabbalah, but that's what I do to y'all. The secrets of the Torah to them. 1,000 years. Elijah again gave the impotence to the development of the Kabbalah, for it was he that revealed the mysteries. First to Nazarite Rabbi Jacob. So he said Nazarite, that means he was a prophet. And to his disciples of the latter. So people that was following him. Abraham ben David, and the mysteries in the book Pila and Kana, and the author Elkanah, holy to Elijah. He appeared to him in the form of a vulnerable old man, and had imparted to him the secret Lord taught in the heavenly academy. All of them got these secret books. I didn't, you don't understand. Just like they tell you about the woman, the old woman, and how she was putting them children in the oven and eating them. That's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth. That's going on right now. They take them children, put them in the oven, and eat them. Cook them and eat them. Yeah. Now that's found in the infancy of Jesus. Yeah, when Jesus was a child. They try to get rid of all that. Yeah, that's a demon. We going there. He appeared to him in form. All right. Besides, led him to a fiery rock, whereupon the mysterious characters was engraved, which was discipled by Elkanah. Now, another thing what they do now, I was watching Supernatural, and now they do everything that's in our testimony they use, and they put it up there and they make money off it. And then they get you not to believe in the demons and devils. Yeah, and then they get to make money off of you. You just tell them what they're doing. Anyway, because that same thing they're saying is not real, it's real. This trick of the devil to make people think that the demons and devils don't exist. There's no such thing as things that go bump in the night, even though the demons will be attacking. Man, God showed me something, bro. I just like, all right. Anyway, the disciple had thus become thoroughly impregnated with the mystical teachings, right, as y'all have now. Elijah took him to the tomb of the patriarchs, and thence to the heavenly academy. But the angels, little pleased by the intrusion of one born of a woman, we went over this, inspired him such terror that he besought Elijah to carry him back to earth. His mentor allied his fears, and long continued instruct him in the mystical science according to the system his disciple had recorded in his two works. Now let's stop, because God is teaching us things through the Torah. Through the Torah, He's teaching us these things, and we are we thoroughly and drawn into them, because we found out. Because remember, God had already warned us. God had already warned us when Father Moses had wanted for it to be written down. And God told us, it had come to my attention that they're going to take your laws, your testimony, your statutes, the judgments, and those transcribe into Greek and claim it to be their own, as they're doing now. And boy, what are they doing with it? Yeah. And they took everything from us. Well, all of self taking everything from us. All right. No, they said Jacob, our father Jacob, was a liar and a thief. He stole the birthright from them, and he stole the blessing from them, because the birthright and the blessing belongs to the birthright and the land. Even though even though Esau did all those things, everything belongs, and he's still doing it right now today. Still doing the same, living by his sword. We're gonna go over there because that we say we're gonna go over there and bomb these people. We're gonna use our swords and go over there and kill the Iran. For God's sake, go ahead on do it. That we just been reading. He's gonna store up. They're gonna go over there and melt them people. All right. It's not gonna go like they think it's gonna go. Anyway, because the design plan really for subdue the world, get the world through the world, another world war, and see who's gonna come out on top. The demons and the devils. The Kabbalists in general was possessed because he told you how, because we just finished reading that. Chapter 13 of the book of Revelation. The wicked one had overcame the saints, and they couldn't buy, sell, or do nothing unless they had to go through the wicked one. That's in the Apocalypse of Elijah also, man. When they start killing everybody because they want to take the mark, and the saints and the holy righteous men don't take their mark and everything, they're gonna start killing you. Apocalypse of Elijah. And then we go into the wilderness. We've just finished reading the Apocalypse of Elijah. That's in the Apocalypse of Elijah. That's why they won't get too deep into it. Because if you've been studying, obeying the voice, keeping the commandment, you've been coming up under the messengers every day, then you should know. You should know. All right. Anyway, let's continue on. So, no, y'all have been instructed in the mystical science. According to the system the disciple had recorded in the two works, the Kabbalah in general was possessed of the power to cite Elijah to conjure him up by the means of certain formulas. One of them, Rabbi Joseph Della Arena, once called upon Elijah in a way to prove his own undoing. He was a saintly scholar. He had conceived no less than a purpose to bring about the redemption of the men by the conquest of the angel Samuel, the prince of evil. So Samuel, the prince now, well, we know how this is going to go. Anyway, the prince of evil. Because that's what we're doing now, but we doing something else. We asking the Most High, like we've been asking the Most High, for bring Israel into repentance and redeem them. That's what we've been praying for. And restore us back like before we worshiped the golden calf that we had been praying, asked the Most High for. All right. Put on a true fast, a shepherd of farm. We asked the Most High to do that, so God not going to do that for us who live in a pious, holy, and righteous life. Come on, bro. Anyway. And after many prayers, vigil, long indulgence in fast, and the other ascetic practices. Rabbi, no, because we know because he was doing a Kabbalah, he wasn't doing a Torah. All right, it's a difference. Yes, it is different. Rabbi Joseph united himself with the 5 disciples for the purpose of conjuring up Elijah. When the prophet obeyed the summons, suddenly stood before him. Rabbi Joseph spoke without. Peace be with thee, our master, true prophet, bearer of salvation. Be not displeased with me that I have troubled thee to come hither. God knows I have not done it for myself, not for my own honor. Now, no, because a lot of them was doing it like he told you. He said they was doing it for themselves. Yeah, he told you he was doing it for themselves. The law of the tumultuous time was invested with personal interest only. So he told you he was doing it for himself. But this down here, so he's not doing this for himself. Being not to please me and trouble these kinds, God knows I have not done it for myself, not for my own honor. I am zealous for the name and the honor of God, and I know thy desire is the same as mine. For it is thy vocation to make glory of God and prevail on earth. Now let's stop there. Because you already know who they are. Well, a lot of them holding up the sign of darkness, a lot of them are begging for what? For money. It's these pastors, preachers, teachers, those on YouTube, the clan be of the Most High, and I'm here to help the people. I'm about the people. But yet still, well, go look at my video, see how much money I'm begging for. And at the end of my broadcast, you got to buy my book, buy my CD. You got to PayPal me. You got to cash me. Yeah, you got to PayPal me. You got to cash me. I left a telephone number and I left an email address where you can get to me. Right. And you can partnership with me. I know y'all like to hear these videos and like to see me. And yeah. Oh no, I got a lot of books out there. I have 150 something books now. Before I die, I want to have 200. Oh no, you got a partnership with me. Yeah, CBN Jerusalem, the news, we're going to go over and we running around the world and we getting all these artifacts and we bring them to the museum and then there put them in the museum so the living can go meet the dead. That's what they're doing. Go find out. I mean, if I'm lying, just say I'm lying. Hey, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Yeah. Anyway, that's how you can tell if they're of the Most High and if they won't. Israel, because Jesus told you something simple, simplicity. One of the 7 virgins. Look what Jesus told you. The Lord God said, first cast the beam out your eye, then kill it. See clearly how to cast the mote out your brother's eye. And Jesus told you, said, these signs shall follow my disciples, my people. These signs shall follow. They shall heal the sick, raise the dead, open up the sight of blind, do other wonderful things. No, these are the people that keep my commandment, my prophets. They can cast fire down from heaven. Yeah, they can do many a thing because they keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. That's what he told us. That's what y'all have. Well, all these other people claim to have the same thing. I heard Justin Franklin last night, bless the Jewish people, and God gonna bless you. So the Jewish people out there healing the sick, raising the dead, opening up the sight of blind, and zealous for the law of God, they don't even believe in the law of God. And you want me to bless these people? Come on, bro. Anyway, let's continue on. All I can do is just tell you. All right, let's continue on. No, because I don't want to get too far off the lesson. All right. So he said he was zealous for the name of the honor of God. And I know thy desire the same as mine. And for that vocation, make the glory of God to prevail on earth. Because he that scattered Israel shall gather. That's where we're at now. All right. Excuse me, the woman in my dream I saw lying at the angel did not look pregnant. She didn't look pregnant. She might have had the baby already. All right. I don't know. No, I already know. The baby was bought for. Israel was bought for. No, it was written in the stars also. September 23rd, 2017. But it was a male child, so it couldn't be bought full until what? 40 days afterwards. And he told me November the 7th. November the 7th, 2017. That was God showed me and told me. I had a dream of it. That was it now. All right. Anyway. So let's continue on. And said, I pray thee therefore to grant my petition. Tell me what the means I can conquer Satan. So this the means want to know it can conquer Satan. Elijah at first endeavored to dissuade the rabbi from this enterprise. Because everything got to be in its time. And because remember, because a lot of people are like, I heard Joyce Elias, TD Fake, and all of them, they like to go to Ezekiel, dry bones in the valley. They love to go there, but they don't have no idea what dry bones in the valley mean. None. Where it came from, what's the origin of it. They don't have that, they'll never say it, because if they knew, they would say it. Well, anyway, no. And so, because, well, we know how that dry bone in the valley came, because everything, you can't do nothing before it's time. Because if you try to do something before it's time, it's not going to work, because you're trying to make God out of a liar. And God will not be a liar. All right? Because he said he would not be. And nothing comes before its time. And the Lord God, no, he already told you, God told you everything comes on its time. I don't know what book of Job you reading. I know in the book of Job, he told Job, oh, Job said, baby, I've been born in the wrong place and the wrong time. God said, no, nope, everything is ordained to come in at the time and season. And nothing comes late. Everything comes on time. Remember that? Let's go. So Elijah tried to give. At first, endeavored to dissuade the rabbi from this enterprise. He described the great power of Satan, ever growing as he feed upon the sins of mankind. And so that's where you're at. Because that's why God got to destroy everything. He told you it should be like the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. But no, let's go a little deeper. Let's go to the origin of it. And God, the Lord God told you it should be like in the time of Noah. Because in the time of Noah, the demons had sway. That was the golden age of the demons, as they was saying. Right. And so when them demons had sway, when they was walking around and see a man pick him up, bite off his head, suck the blood, he had. If they're hungry, eat the flesh, but if they're not hungry, they suck the blood and throw them away, the vampire. Demons. Yeah, we're going to go over that. Hopefully the Most High say the same. Yeah. I'm just telling you. Because that's what he's doing. He scattered, well, we just finished reading that in the book of Revelation, how he scattered out all through the world in every nation, kindred, and tongue. Well, when you go read the popular father Abraham, what does it say? It tells you Azazel follow Israel wherever they go at. Azazel follow Israel, wherever Israel at, Azazel is there. Yeah, of course we see that now. Look at your men, look at the women. All right. So this telling you, say ever growing as feed upon the sins of mankind. No, because in the book of Isaiah, it tell you hell has what? Enlarged itself. All right. But Rabbi Joel could not be made to desist. Elijah did enumerate it. What measure in taxes he would have to observe in his combat with the fallen angel. So, all right, because you can do we're doing combat with the fallen angel right now. That's what we're doing, but we understand. We gotta let's continue on reading. Let's just continue on reading because we know we can't overcome. He can't overcome us. Because we keep two things. We keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. Because that's why the Christians, they're Christians. They don't have the testimony. No. Go see what they do. They say they got rid of the law and the commandments so they can run behind the silver and gold and everything of Satan. Then those that say are Jews, but not, they got rid of Jesus so they can run behind everything of the world. Silver and gold, wood and stone, the golden calf, and everything else. I'm just telling you what's going on, man. All right, well, go find out. Go find out. Then you can write a comment. Say you just like all of that rest, running behind silver and gold, wood and stone, and things of this world. Yeah, every time you open up your mouth, you beg, buy my book, buy my CD, come on a partnership with me, and we're going to go in Africa, and we're going to go to these strange lands, and we're going to feed these people. But I need to get y'all monies first. Go ahead on, man. Anyway, let's continue on. I'm just telling you what they're doing. IUIC people, HUI people, Geno Genesis, all of them do the same thing. They ain't worrying about you. All you are to them is merchandise. All right. Well, you keep watching that. Anyway, so he told us what measure of taxes you would have to observe in his combat with the fallen angels. He enumerated the pious, saintly deeds that would win the interest of the archangel Samuel in his undertaking. All right. No, because remember, Elijah is an angel. Metatron is an angel. Yeah, we all remember we are a certain type of angel, a certain type of power. Yes, we are. All right. Anyway, this one say enumerate the pious saintly deeds. Because when we go back, remember when we was on top of our holy mountain and what God said about us when we was on top of holy mountain. And then after that, when you go to read the Testament, no, man. The shepherd of herds. And it tells you. Everything tells you, shows you that we have to live the part of the book of Revelation, right? The book of Enoch. So everything, ascension of Paul, everything tells us how we have to live. Know the cave, treasures of the cave. So everything tells us what we have to do and how we have to live, because it says those who fear the Most High God have power. The Apocrypha, the Law's Book of Bible. This is so many different books, man. All right. Those who fear the law of God, put on truth, fear God, have power over what? The demons and the devils. Right? But they, the pastors, preachers, teachers, and all them people not teaching you to fear God. On the television, everywhere teach you who do. Fear the ghosts, fear the demons, fear, yeah. And then when you fear them, you don't have power, Testament sound, you don't have power over them. But he that fear God has power over who? Satan, the demons, the devils, and everything else. They showed you that Satan came against us because we had the blood of the cross. He came against us, we had the blood of the cross. And what did he do? Get him, cut off his wings, yeah, break his back, yeah, take the command out of his hand, and we went over that. All right, second revelation of John. I mean, it's a lot of books that's in there. All right, so that's how we got the power over Satan. Come on, man. When Satan came here the other night and tried to disguise his voice and make his voice sound like a trumpet or many waters. Come on, baby. If he had power to do me something, you don't think he would have done it right then and there, man? Come on, bro. Yeah. I this. Wait a minute. No, I'm just telling you. So, in other words, Satan just hate me to be hating me. Come on, bro. Satan don't hate me because of that. Satan hate me because of you. Satan hate anyone who calls on the name of Jesus Christ. Anyone who obey the voice, keep the commandment, have the testimony. That's who Satan is. Oh man, I just seen Belshazzar post up. I just saw it. Unless, all right, no, I just saw it. It took it. Yeah. No, reposted Belshazzar. Reposted. Yeah, he just posted something, and they took that down. We already know they're fighting against you. All right. Anyway, so when he came the other morning, if he could do me something, he would have done it. If Satan can do you something, he will do it. Satan can get one of those people, just like he told you, I'm stir up my people, the Jews. And when he stirred up his people, the Jews, what happened? They didn't go out there, let's go get him. The Pharisees, scribes, and hypocrites, those are the Jews. Those who say they are Jews, but now I'm stir up my people, the Jews, and we're going to go kill them. Don't you think they're trying to do that right now? That's what this is about. He just finished showing you. Revelation chapter 13. I'm going to get the wicked one. He's going to put, I'll get my wicked one. I'm going to stir up the people, the Jews, and we're going to gather up Israel and those who believe in the law of God, Jesus the Christ, Nazarene, and we're going to gather them from all across the four corners of earth. If they don't bow down and worship me and serve me, I'm going to kill them. What you think this is about? All right, well, you go ahead on then. Go ahead on. All right, just go ahead on, keep doing like you're doing. For if you resist him, he will flee away with confusion from you. But they that are they better listen, because this is what we're doing. This is what we're bringing up on the face of earth, man. It's time for y'all to do battle. To stand in the gap in the battle of the day of the Lord. All right. But if they are not full in the faith, fear the devil, as if he has some great power. That's what they're doing now. As he has some great power. For the devil tries the servants of God. If he finds them empty, he destroys them. That's why I love God. No, because I was empty. And he definitely tried to kill me. Like, no, destroy me. Yes, he did. Them demons had me. Next thing you know, I'm married. I'm in a bed with a woman. Can't even go to my house. Can't even go to my house. Can't leave the house. Don't know why. And the devil attacked me because I'm a Christian. Devil can't do me nothing because I'm a Christian. The devil's having his way with me. Having his way with her, having his way with me because you didn't know. Testament of Solomon. All right. No, just like they got all them women out there. He gave them a strong delusion, gave them the makeup, the lipstick, the mirror, the false hair, the false eyelashes, and pump them up and everything. And make them feel this and feel that way. And I don't need no man. I can do bad by myself. I make my own cheddar and all like that. I don't want no scrub to the left and all like that. Then one day you find yourself old, alone, no children, nobody. That's a miserable thing, man. And then some of them be out there, then you sleeping, committing fornication, adultery, sleeping with somebody else's husband or somebody else's wife. Just tell him, because I see it. No, they hate me because I live a strict, holy life. Man, I ain't falling for that. All right, well, you go ahead on. I had my share with it. For as a man, when he fills a vessel with good wine, and among them puts a few vessels half full, and it comes to try the taste of the vessel, do not try those that are full, because he knows that they are good, but those that are half full, at least they shall grow sour. For the vessel half full soon grows sour and lose the taste of wine. And so the devil comes to the servant of God to try, yeah, because he half full, and that's what he did. Okay, he had his way with me. Because even when I got out of Christianity and everything, I wasn't keeping the covenant. And he would just no, I was keeping the Sabbath, but I wasn't keeping the covenant. So no, one day when I was still doing pickle, so I took some cucumbers and put them in a jar. But the jar wasn't always full with the vinegar and the mixture. And so on the top, the cucumber was rotten, and on the bottom it was good. But what I was going to do, I had to throw all of it away because it was no good, just like it told you now. But that's what they're doing now. They got the Jews, don't want to take a hold of Jesus, so they're half full, they're sour. Then they got the Christians, done away with the Lord's commandments, they are sour. I'm just telling you what they did, man. All right, well, the devil coming against them now. And what they're doing, begging for money and want everything of the world. Begging. Bless the Jewish people and God can bless you. Come on, y'all got to send us money, send us Jewish people so we can build up the Jewish nation and we can go kill the Palestinians. And we can kill the Iranians. Yeah, and then we can make war on the whole world and we can rule the whole world. Yeah, we're going to destroy the great Satan. We're going to destroy the United States. That's what they plan. They tell you what they're playing. They ain't lying. They say we're number 4. We soon we're going to be number 1. All right. Man. All right. Well, you keep on going like you're going. You'll see. All right. They that are full of faith resist stoutly, and he departs from them because he finds no place where to enter into them. But he goes to those that are not full of faith, and because he have a place of interest. Yeah. Yeah. You got a shank in your arm, he coming. Well, I had one, and he came. All right. Because I was a Christian. I was a Seventh-day Adventist. And he comes unto them and does what he will with them. And they become his servant. Well, then who begging for the silver and gold, wood and stone, iron and brass? Who out there telling you, come on, partnership with me and I'm going to do it? Well, Jesus said, I'm going to do it. Well, Jesus said, I'm going to teach you. And they said, buy my book, buy my CD, and I'm going to teach you how to have everyday joyful living. Lord, God didn't tell you that. God didn't tell you that. Anyway, so all those things that y'all going through, because you don't have to go through it. If you obey the voice, keep the commandment, covenant, get out of those things. Just like right now, them people going through all that. All that. Well, go ask them how long they've been praying to Allah. Go ask them how long they've been praying to whatever God, Muhammad or whatever. Go ask them. Because they're showing you the cities where these things are being told. They're not showing you those camps that they had. No, they have camps over there. They're not showing you that. All right. The refugee camps and the prison camps and the internment camps over there, they're not showing that. Where ISIS was. And when they got rid of ISIS, they had all them women with those children. They got them in those camps over there. Just like the United States had the Japanese in the internment camps during that time. Man, go read it, bro. Go see it. They're hiding it. It's going to come out. Then you got them people in Yemen. Don't worry. Don't worry. When them earthquake friends over there, they're going to be glad to tell the whole world. And they're going to want the whole world to come and help. Watch. Watch. All right. Say he goes into them and does what he will with them, and they become his servant as they do or not. Those who not worship the God Moloch, we're going to get into it. But I, the messenger of repentance, say unto you, this Michael, this is a dream that Yehuda was talking about, Michael. But I, the messenger of repentance, say unto you, fear not the devil, for I am sent unto you, that I may be with you. And as many as you repent with your whole heart, and that I may confirm you in the faith. Go read it. It's right there. It's right there. Find out who Michael is. Because I told you. Let's go. Anyway. Now, I heard you. I heard you. But Michael took Satan's place. That's what place he took. Michael. Satan was the #1 angel, and had a list of all the angels that was up under him. Then when he fell, got kicked out of heaven, and darkness, everything took over. Then Michael was the #1 angel. No, I saw something yesterday. Because I used to think Uriel's a fallen angel. Yeah, yes he is. Unless we talk about a different Uriel. It's a fallen angel, man. All right. So I'm going about the scripture and how the scripture reads. Well, post it to me then. God, it could be lying, but I'm going by what I read so far. All right. Anyway. Anyway. So the angel Seraphim in his undertaking, from this angel he will learn the method of warfare to be pursued. So that's what you're doing now. We're learning the method of warfare. We already pursuing them because the law of God. And Rabbi followed Elijah's direction carefully and succeeded in summoning the Seraphim to his assistance. If he had continued to obey the instructions implicitly, all right, implicitly. Yeah, I say implicacy, but it's implicitly. And had carried out all the Seraphim advised, Rabbi would have triumphant over Satan and hasten to the redemption of the world. Yeah. Because he's telling you what would have happened if no. They're doing it now. That's not what they're doing. That's not the truth what they're doing. I was into the Christianity and all that. No, I wasn't doing it. I thought I was, but I wasn't. I was doing all the wishes of Satan. Yeah. Hear about the Ohio train. I heard about it. No, they had to go in there and take those cars, and they took those cars because they didn't want them to blow up. So they released the liquid, and they released the liquid. Nah, bro, got something to that. When DuPont and Monsanto and all them people in there with them chemicals, they're doing something else that you don't know nothing about. Telling you what they're doing, man. All right. No. Well, anyway, they did that where I'm living at, and did it to another section where they had black people at, poor people at. The next thing you know, the poor had to move out and the rich was moving in. Esau was moving in. Yeah. Tell you what happened. It's documented. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. There's no such thing. It's just a coincidence. It's not just a coincidence, bro. I'm telling you it's not. There's a reason to pray for everything under the sun. All right. Well, you got to wait for it. It'll come out. You'll hear the rumors. Anyway, so he lost his, no, he said he hastened to the redemption of the world. Unfortunately, on one point, Rabbi committed indiscretion. So, he committed one indiscretion, discretion, and look what happened to him. One. No, that's why I be warning Jared, Eli, Jasiel, Yeshua, and all them people. Be warning them. Warning, man. You know how afraid I am to do something? Because all it takes is one time, and that's it. That's it, your thing. You know how you have a domino, and you hit that domino, and all other dominoes fall? Right. Or you can take one domino out of its place. And then when the rest of the dominoes fall, it'll stop in that one place. And the power won't continue. So they have a lot. Anyway, let's continue on. And so he lost his great advantage that he had gained over Satan. So we can have a great advantage that we can gain over Satan. That's why we do what we do. Because we the advantage that we have over him. Who used his restored power to bring a ruin upon him and his disciples. So once the indiscretion had happened, and then the leader, he was the leader. And when he felt, Satan took over him and his disciples because he had an indiscretion. But remember, Elijah warned him of that. Yeah. And gave him everything and tried to persuade him not to do it. Because it wasn't his time, man. It wasn't his time. Because when God ordains something, it's going to come to pass. Because God ordained it. But if it's something man wish to do, it's only going to go so far. It's not going to be complete because it's what? Well, go read it. Go find out the origin of dry bones in the valley and find out why they have those dry bones in the valley. Yeah, everything got to come in its time and not before. You can't break, it's a law. Just like they don't want to keep the 10 Commandments, the oral law, the Torah, the oral law, right? Just like I read again today. It wasn't the law of Moses. It was the law of God that he gave to Moses. And God permitted Moses to put his name up on the books. Well, it's the law of God that he gave to Moses. And the 11 said, well, you can call them the 5 books of Moses. Right. And he gave them that, but it's still the Torah, the law of God. That's why he ran Moses. Moses, go ahead on. They're not telling you go ahead over there and get Aaron. But go do as I say do. And as soon as he went over there, then God brought the Torah about. So he wanted to let the world know that the Torah comes from me, the oral Torah. The oral Torah comes straight from God. Moses don't have nothing to do with that, period. And he wanted the world to know, even right now today, as we're doing it. Yeah. That's where our power comes from, keeping the Torah. And we have power over these people that say they're Jews, but not the people that are keeping the Talmud, people that are keeping the Kabbalah. We have power over all that, as I'm telling you now. Israel, because God already knew what they was going to do, how they was going to hijack us and claim to have all these powers and with all those demons and devils and everything. They don't have nothing, man. I'm telling you ahead of time, bro. All right, well, you go ahead on, keep on thinking that you're not in, that the apocalypse said when hell begins. Yeah, we got our power. Anyway, And so Satan uses restored power to bring a ruin upon him and his disciples because, yeah, nah, it ain't gonna happen now. Because this is ordained by God. Yeah, what we doing is ordained by God because we living in that time that it's supposed to come forth. Well, Yehuda just post that. They keep the testimony, they keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. Didn't the law of God say, I'm going to do a new thing? I'm going to give them a circumcised heart. Where they keep what? I'm going to write it on the tabernacle of the heart, circumcised heart. Where they keep what? They keep the, all right. I wrote it up on the heart. They do it. Okay, well, that's the new covenant. Anyway, the radical transformation of character of the Kabbalistic teacher was connected with the name of Rabbi Isaac Lori. Likewise, is evidence of Elijah's activity. Elijah sought out disposal of the Kabbalistic Renaissance. And you gotta read. And veered the mysteries of the universe to him. Okay, well, we know we got the mystery of the universe. We told you where is that. All right, reveal the mysteries of the universe to him. I was trying to tell that to what's that man name? Neil deGrasse Tyson. He think he knows it all. I got it all here, boys. I went to school. I got a PhD in this. Really? He might be one of those damn fool things. The fastest might think there's nothing faster than the speed of light. So they all have nothing faster than the speed of light. I brave the different boy. I brave the different boys. They got something faster than the speed of light. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. All right. Anyway. Revealed the mystery of the universe to him. Indeed, had shown the interest in him long before anyone suspected the future greatness of Rabbi Isaac. Immediately after his birth, Elijah appeared to the father of the babe and enjoined him not to have the rite of circumcision performed until he should be told by Elijah to proceed. Right. Well, it's patience. It's patience. And we do everything we do it with patience. And how has that been working out for you? Well, how God has been blessing y'all since y'all got a new name. Then not only give you a new name and tell you who you are, what type of power you have. And he tell you that power continue on growing. All right. That time going by so fast, bro. This is, y'all better understand because you can't change this. All right. The IQ too, I'm going to shake the heaven and earth. Because you see those earthquakes, that's birthing pains. Ooh. Woo. Oh, it won't be long now. All right, I'm just letting you know. Anyway, so he told him, wait, the 8th day of the child's life arrived. The whole congregation was assembled at the synagogue to witness the solemn ceremony. But to the great astonishment of his fellow townsmen of the father delay, the people naturally did not know that it was waiting for Elijah to appear. And he called upon once again and had the ceremony to place. Now, let's stop right there because that's what we was waiting on. God told you to wait on Elijah. You see, I want to send, no, you see, before I should send Elijah to you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord, and should turn the horse of children back to fall, the horse back to children. So you see that right now in that scripture right there. Yeah. No, because the end. He sent his faithful servant, who not going to turn the right hand nor to the left, going to obey the voice and keep the covenant and commandment, and have the zeal, have zeal not for all of Israel as it scattered through the four corners of earth, and turn their hearts back to the Father. Because it's showing that the power that our fathers in them had, the power that I could do. I just finished showing you that. Showing that our fathers in them had that type of power to seduce Satan. But they did a sin. They had an indiscretion. And they lost the power over Satan that day. I mean, it's easy. It's easy to happen. You can be out there one day. Yeah. and see somebody, man, male or female, you might start dripping. Yeah, you might get erection, might get wet, might get erection. Right, and where you've been living a chaste and holy life all these many years. Now you done felt prey and find yourself, no, you might find yourself, but it's not, you can find yourself in the house with them. No, you might find yourself on top of them, or they're on top of you. Yeah, and you lose the power that you have over Satan. And you have a lot of people that's following you and dependent. That's why Jesus was telling them, the disciples and everything depended on Jesus. Well, gold, that's why he called them the rocks. So when you go to Shepherd of Hermas and the tower, Shepherd of Hermas in the tower, let's go there and find out about that rock. And Jesus tell you the same thing in the full gospel about the rock. And find out about, well, they say a rock, but it's a stone. Find out about that stone and the tower that built upon the stone. Because it can't change, it can't damage that. You can't take away from it, neither can you add on to it. And then the gates, everything is built on top of that. We didn't read that before, they didn't post that. That's the power that you have. Because you can't look at yourself. You got to look at the others. That's why Jesus said, first cast the beam out your eye and see clear, cast the mote out your brother in their eye. No, because I did all that, and then the next thing you know, I found myself with them 7 demons because I went in that church house. And I started wearing the suits and becoming gay. Because that was wearing, so that's what that is about. Becoming gay. Because a lot of people, so they don't know. They don't know. And the first thing they see one of Paul read, he's a man. He doesn't like women. He's not gay. That's a lie. He is gay. No, he does not like men, but he's still gay. Yeah. Same thing would happen to me. But I didn't know. I didn't know gay mean wearing the garments of this world. And the different color garments of the world, the different suits that they put on every day, just like Steve Harvey. Wear a different suit every time you see him, so you wouldn't call him gay. He's married with children, you wouldn't call him gay. Well, God does call him gay. For Enoch calls him gay. Lord God calls him gay. Yeah, because that's what they did. They take gay and they change to something else and take the real meaning away from it. Well, read to find out again then. Anyway. So that's what they do. Now let's get back to the lesson. All right. So that was the waiting on Elijah. So Elijah is here now. So Elijah to appear and was called once again to have the ceremony take place, but he did not permit the impatience of the company to turn him from the purpose. Suddenly Elijah, unseen of course, but the others appeared to him and bid him to have the ceremony performed. Because a lot of them don't think I'm Elijah. A lot of them think that I'm somebody else. That's another one. Yeah. Yeah. No, they're going to know. They're going to know all they should know already with this earthquake. Before that, many other things that we have said and done that came to pass. They should know. But no, got something else coming. Anyway, it won't be long now. Won't be long now. They can't stop the time. So it won't be long. All right. Unseen, of course, by the others, appeared to him and bid him to have the ceremony performed. Those present were under the impression of the fathers was holding the child on his knee during the circumcision. In reality, however, it was Elijah. After the rite was completed, Elijah handed the infant back to the father with the words, "Here is thy child, take good care of it." For it will spread a brilliant light over the world. Because that's what he tells us now. That's what he had posted. Yehuda. Chapter 12. Chapter 12. That's Elijah's mission. To circumcise, to turn the hearts of the children back to the father hearts back to the children. Circumcise in heart. That's what Jesus said, huh? I want to do a new thing. Circumcise the heart. That's what he said. All right. Then what did he just finish posting? Yehuda about the 12 raised the woman brought forth the child. All right. No, the sun had taken hold of the sun and the moon. The command, the testimony, have taken hold of the commandments, Levi, and the moon is Judah, the testimony. And the 12 rays are who? Israel that is scattered to the full corner of earth. Man, come on, bro. Y'all should read that, man. Well, go read the testimony of the 12 patriarchs. We'd have been over there. We can't go back. We can't do like they do. Regurgitating the same thing. Joyce Meyer is 79 years old, and she's still regurgitating something that happened to her when she was, I don't know when she just said it happened to her in her teens. And you that old as you are, you're still regurgitating the same thing. Because that's what they do. They harp on one thing. And they keep you in that one thing. And you never could grow in the grace as the Most High have given us to grow in. I do the same thing to you all the time. Say, I'm going back, we went over this. And then we keep going. If we go back over a book and everything, we always get something more and more out the book that we go back over as the Most High showed it to us. All right. And we grow. And now we use now power. Well, they've been regurgitating the same thing. Oh, I heard Joseph not the prince this morning. Somebody wrote him a letter and said, well, I was listening to you and this happening to me while I was listening to you, and I got to thank you and all that. No, it doesn't work like that. I used to listen to Pat Robertson all the morning. Pat, Terry, Pat, the woman was listening to you, Pat, and you said something about healing her knee, and all of a sudden her knee was healed. Give glory to God that he healed her. Yeah. Well, where's the woman now? Did you get the name and number? Yeah. Did she send you a donation? Did she partnership with us after that happened? I'm just telling you. Yeah, because now they got to make up another lie. And God, they're supposed to have you bragging on yourself and everything. You're supposed to write the one back, thank you. It wasn't me, it was the Lord God who did it. Right. Sorry, I can't respond to me. They're not doing that, too. Anyway, let's continue. I'm just telling you what's going on. So, say, here's thy child, take good care of it, for it will spread a brilliant light over the world. That's where it's at now. And y'all that brilliant light, because that's the promise that he made to Father Jacob. He said, Father told Father Jacob, I'm going to give you the world. And Israel scattered to the full corner of earth. Now Israel is repentant. Oh, yeah. And it got a circumcised heart, and it got power from up on high, and it got away from the bondage of Christianity, Hindu, Buddhists, or whatever type of religion, Allah, Muhammad, and all that. No, we don't go back over there. I want to prove it to them. That's a false thing that they're doing. Just like Christianity, God of mammon, the God of gain, that's what they worship. The God of Rome, that's who they worship. All right, we're going on. You worship the God of Esau, the last slavery. That's where you are at. That's who you worship. All right. Well, let's continue on. So that was happening now. We're spreading a brilliant light over the whole world. It was also Elijah who in a similar was informed Rabbi Elazar that the father Rabbi Israel Baal Shem Tov, the father of him whose name is unrivaled in the annals of Chassidic Kabbalah, that a son would be born him who shall enlighten the eyes of Israel. Then Rabbi Elazar was justly reputed to be very hostile. He was in the habit of, well, might pronounce the word wrong, don't care. He was in the habit of stationing guards at the entrance of the village in which he lived, that there was charged to bring all strangers to his house. In heaven, it was ordained that Rabbi Elazar hospitable instincts should be put to a test. All right. No, because Father Abraham was like that. That's where he got it from. Remember, Father Abraham was circumcised. That's one of the 18 benedictions. Father Abraham was circumcised. Yeah. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who heals the sick. So Father Abraham was circumcised, and he still was looking for the people to bring so he can treat real well. Yeah, that's what he's looking for. So that's what he's saying. So he was put to the test. All right. Elijah was chosen for the experiment. On a Sabbath afternoon, reading the garb of a beggar, he entered. Well, that's what Apostle Paul them told you. Watch who you might be entertaining strangers, you might be entertaining angels. Yeah. On a Sabbath afternoon, reading the garb of a beggar, he entered into the village with a knapsack and a staff. And Rabbi Eleazar taking no notice of the fact that the beggar was desecrating the Sabbath. He was desecrating the Sabbath. Receive him kindly and attended to his bodily wants. The Pharisees, scribes, and hypocrites, that was he was talking about Jesus. He was desecrating the Sabbath because he was healing on the Sabbath, remember? Yeah. And they say, well, you desecrating the Sabbath. And then Jesus said, my Father works every day. Every day. Yeah. Jesus works every day also. Just telling him what he said. That's what he said. But anyway, so I'm receiving kindness because Jesus said if the critter fall in the hole, the ox fall in the hole, what he's gonna do? He's gonna leave the ox in the hole, or he's gonna go get the ox out. Anyway. And next morning, I'm parting with him, he gave him some money besides. That was a king, huh? All right. What he told him to do. All right, it was a rabbi. All right, he had guards on the entrance of the village. Okay, anyway, pardon to him, give him some money besides. Touching his kind-heartedness, Elijah revealed his identity. So by him being so treating Elijah so well, Elijah told him who he was, revealed his identity and the purpose of his disguise, and told him that as he had borne the trial so well, he would be rewarded by the birth of a son who should enlighten the eyes of Israel. All right, now we're going to stop right there because that's what we're doing now. Y'all being tried, just like I told Jared, to all the rest of them, Eli, Jaziel, tell y'all again, you got to be tried, man. You got to be tried. Yeah. Gold is tried in the fire, and men in the adversity. Okay. Reputed. That's the word, reputed. Now it'll come to me when I start. And then Rabbi Joshua reputed to be very hospitable. Be very hospitable. When he was in the habit of stationary guards and entering. Now don't worry about no word. When it comes to me, it comes to me. Don't do all that no more, man. All that word and I gotta be so perfect and look so perfect. I laugh at it. I laugh at it. I did all that too. Because on the outside, you make everything look so beautiful and perfect on the outside, but inward, full of all type of unrighteousness, dead man's bone. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was in the heart, come out the mouth and defile a man. And that's where people be like, man, why you talk to that man so well? I don't care nothing about him. Yeah. Because they don't care. The pastors and preachers and teachers, they show you teaching every day. They don't care. All they care is about your money. You can't run up on them people. Them people got bodyguards and everything else. And people who do not have faith in God. They do not. It's not just like you say, bless the Jewish people, God gonna bless you like the Jewish people are worshiping God. And they tell you they're waiting on the Messiah. They don't even like Jesus. They don't like Israel. They tell you they don't. They're waiting on their Messiah. And you still gonna tell me to bless somebody who want to go out there and use their warfare, nuclear bomb. Anyway, no, I ain't getting that. The time is up. I'm just telling you, bro. I'm just telling you. No, because time is growing short and short and shorter and shorter, just like with Father Noah. It started out a long time, but all of a sudden, that time it came because they're looking for them demons. Because just like Jesus was not the only one who told you that. Them demons told you that themselves in Testament of Solomon. And say, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, King Solomon. Yeah. One of them said the locusts will set us free, which the locusts did set them free. And now one say they're gonna come in here, break the Babylonian. They're gonna come in here and break these jaws and everything, and they're gonna set us free. And we're gonna and men gonna worship us as gods. And that's what they're doing now. All over the world, worship him as God. All right. Well, I'm just telling you that's what they're doing. They're doing all types of stuff. They're showing you what they're doing. Okay, then anyway, I prayed that to y'all before. All right. Now we're almost finished with this book. We're going after we finish Elijah. Well, after we finish Elijah, we're going into I went over there. Yeah. We went over there. All right. No. Well, we go after Forerunner. No, I'm not going to stay in this. We're going to, God already gave me another book. We're going to the Testament of Solomon. We're going back to the demons. Man, God showed me something in that demon book. Boy, it's right there. But it wasn't time. Yeah, God showed me something in that demon book. Man, I was like, it was right there, right? Everything is right there. I said, man, look at this right here. It's right there. Everything we've been talking about, the demons, it's right there. It's written right there. Anyway, come on now, Belteshazzar. Yeah. No, you're supposed to give what is Caesar's. And let me go ahead. No, pay attention to what's going on, man, to your surroundings and know what type of power y'all have. And don't fall, because like it just showed you, the rabbi and them, they had power over Satan. But he did one indiscretion and lost the power that he had. I didn't tell you what he had did. He lost it. Let me see. I see it like he said. And Noah said he had lost the great advantage he had gained over Satan. So that what y'all doing. You do those indiscretions, you lose the great advantage that y'all have. I did the same thing. That's why I'm warning y'all. And y'all have great advantage over Satan. All right. Anyway, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for what? Temptation. Set that heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in a time of trouble. Yeah. No, I'm somebody, Jared right now being tried. If he come out, he's going to be so powerful. If he just remember, be not frantic, obey the voice, keep the covenant. Because if you go back to what you was doing before, man, you losing ground. And you're going to have to start all over again. All right. No, when King David did all those things, God didn't take the kingdom away from him, but he sent him through a whole lot. Even when his son Absalom came after him and everything, the kingdom wasn't taken away from him. He didn't take the kingdom away from him. But he made him go through something. Then after he went through it, he heard some words that were spoken. Then God restored the kingdom back to him after he said certain words. All right. Anyway, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So that's what I'm telling Eli, Jasiel, Jared. No, you got to endure, man. You got to endure. Shut down. Stop doing all that foolishness, running here, running there. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to try to make that happen. Man, shut all that down. And let God show you in dream and vision, come in an audible voice and show you and tell you what to do. Because if you don't do it, you lose that great advantage you have over. All right. Well, all I can do is tell you, man, I'm not about to get out there and do no foolishness and the great advantage, because I know I have a great advantage. Anytime you come over there and try to deceive me about coming into the playlist, because that's a desperate act. That's a very desperate act. I got to do something. Yeah, I can't just let them do like that. I got to do something. Try to scare me, man. Quit on with that foolishness. When you're a child, you be scared of an ass whipping. I don't want to go outside because I'm going to have to fight him. Yeah, I don't want to go down. Because I was like that one time with a little boy. I didn't want to go downstairs. I knew I had to go fight somebody. And he was up there with all that huffing and puffing and blowing and all like that. Wasn't nothing Satan was in him. But as you get older, you don't care what you say. I'm going down there. And whatever go down. Right. Anyway, let's continue on. Whosoever, no, because you have the power of God on your side. How does Israel walk? With their words. Why? Because we obey the voice, keep the commandments, statutes, laws, and judgment. And we ask the Most High to do something for him, and he does it just like we're doing now. The 18 benedict, because this is ordained by God. It came in its time. All right, then, okay. Well, no, let me go ahead, man. I'm not going to keep going backwards and forward. You, all right. Oh, how does he do that? Because I worship God in spirit and truth. That's how I can do this. All right. Whosoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, acceptable men in the furnace of what? Adversity. Right. So the same thing happens to me. I just don't worry about it. God will do it when his time comes. No, I tried to do something recently, and God said, don't do that. Because he want to chastise the people that's taking advantage of me. You know, I have an insurance company that's been taking advantage of me for like 7 years. And I'll say, well, I can do this here to shorten that. And God said, don't do it. They'll take it. Because I'm going to chastise it. And boy, when God says he's going to chastise it, you know you're going to be chastised horribly. Yeah. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy and go not aside, lest you what? Lest you fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing now, bro. Yeah, I know how to keep my mouth shut and shut down. All right. Anyway, give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give God what belongs to God. Give me what is mine, Jesus said. Gospel of Atonement. A lot of y'all never read the Gospel of Atonement. Don't want to read the Gospel of Atonement. The turn up blend, no, all I read is the King James Holy Bible. No, I read the ESV version, the AP version, and no, the JP version, Joyce Meyer version. I read the JH version, Jehovah's Witness version. No, I read John Hagee version. That's what they do. Yeah, like God gonna bless an evil and wicked thing. God not blessing that. The eternal bless thee and keep the eternal make his face to shine on thee and be gracious unto thee. The eternal lift up his kindness upon thee and give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy might. This is not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. I am Elijah. Until next time.